Majima. Eh. With hard hats. I love him. He's so great.
Keyboard.
And the trash man. And the trash man.
I'm gonna make out with him later on. No, you're coming with me, fuckface.
Trash man.
No, I'm taking you with this hole. I'm taking you with this hole. You're going in this hole.
No.
Yes.
How's it go?
And the trash man.
Silly, what are you doing in there?
I'm the trash man. I'm taking out the trash.
Sorry, there.
I'm gonna put myself up there, so I'm not like spending another hour doing this. Oh, imagine if I fell there. Cheesing would really have unsubscribe, unfollow, block, report streamer, mental bullying. Oh man. Don't mess it up. Whoop. Oh no, what am I to do? Woo. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop it. You do know he's going to find me. Oh, if he could, I'll share some of my Japanese candy with him. I need to say, you spin me right round, baby, right round like a wrecking baby, right round, round, round. Can you drive this? Can you get us out? Can you get us home? What do you mean you don't have a forklift license? Everybody has a forklift license. Give them practically away. Oh, how big can we make you now? Q boy, my big boy. You're a big boy.
Yeah. Launching it. It's a massive display, it should be fast.
Headshot, bitch.
I'm gonna call my dad on you.
Just dead. Come on. Whole family.
You are the whole family.
You're fucking enough today.
Diva, behind you.
No, not Diva, me.
Oh, ketchup. It's good for you.
Could you just...
Condiments.
Oh. Ooh, that was... It's on the reef.
It's dead.
Tiba.
You gonna have a sip?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some hydration. Oh my, what a wonderful day.
Oh, it's another naked man bed, and I screamed at him.
Who
Then I
this?
died.
Who this?
Cheers.
Hi, Ashris.
Potato, welcome.
Behind!
Oh shit! Mummy!
Among Us.
Bitch!
I saved your lives.
Yes, you did. This.
Is that gun?
He was Naruto running! He was Naruto running! Diva, watch out! You don't want to get into the water.
No, I'm looking for gun and I could.
The guy was Naruto running after you. Quick time events. Why did it have to be quick time events? Oh, they want to fight again. You left your bike unattended. Remember to use your locks. Catch.
Oh, this should be fun for you guys.
Squad is at location.
Joe. Joe.
It wasn't easy.
Joe.
Drugs?
Drugs.
Oh, take my tomato
Ketchup.
sauce.
This is what everyone wanted. The sauce.
Take my Duracell battery.
Oh, drugs.
Am I with?
Drugs.
Oh,
Ah, blue drugs.
just make
Blue drugs so much better than green drugs.
To tell the truth, I'm actually a virgin.
The music. Why the music? Oh, you know what? I learned something today. Guys. Always cover your noodles when you go out in the streets, or else you'll get arrested. Because it's nasty and no one will want to see you soggy biscuits. Especially this guy.
got bamboozled fucking twice, bro. That's so good.
You missed.
Starting to be more precise with the knife.
You missed with the knife too.
Throw the knife across the fucking world, just like fucking eye out.
I don't need to move. I haven't moved, and I killed three people.
I'm fucking pissed so much at myself right now. I'm so fucking angry.
You good, fam?
Come here, motherfucker. Oh my fucking god. Yo, come here. You deserve this.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm using the pistol.
No, you need proper pistol, big boy pistol.
Carry the big boy.
I
I win this argument. What the fuck?
Give me your
Mwah, 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 mwah. You're not allowed. Mwah, mwah. Oh, hello, cutie. Shaking. Take pictures of everything.
Oh, the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh.
Wild animal. This local habitat. Look at that majestic animal hunting its prey. It's a wild and majestic Texican.
Hey, I got it. Oh, who's right here? Mikey?
I'm hunting Texicans.
I didn't even notice.
Actually didn't know if silly you shot me.
I think I got you once. Hello and welcome back to some more Detroit Become Human. My microphone might sound a little bit different because I was a dum-dum and managed to reset my settings. So I just tried to by memory put it back to where it was, but if I do sound different, that's probably why. I didn't play this on Saturday. What were we doing? I think we have more or less found all our characters. We are currently taking... That's loud. Sorry, my bad. Can I turn that down, maybe? Am I louder than usual? Probably. I'm sorry about that. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's what happens when I mess with my audio. And that's just how it's gonna be. I tried remembering what I did, but I couldn't for my life remember what I did to my audio to make it sound like it the way it did. So sorry about that. Hopefully it was a little bit better now. I think I turned it down. Now it's around where it used to be in OBS, but it might sound louder for you guys. I don't know. But anyway, last time we left off, you with Kara, the caretaker, and Kara ended up in this this sanctuary home that wasn't a sanctuary home. She got her memory wiped. We had to save the human child, and now we have this big guy helping us out, this big robot guy. And of course we're getting a little bit more friendly with Detective Anderson, or Is it detective? Is the sound better now, by the way? Have I turned it down enough? Or do you want me to turn it down even more?
Did you know the motto of Detroit is, "We hope for better things"?
We hope for better things, he said. Anyway, I'll turn that down just a little bit more. Turn it down, yes. Okay, please tell me when. I think it's doing by increments. Okay, now we're peaking around yellow, almost greenish. So that's like 10 decibel less than it used to be. Give me 1 second. I do apologize if you'll hear a little bit of an echo, but it's just so me can hear what's happening. You'll hear a little bit of an echo, but it's just so me can hear what's happening. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a little bit better, I think. Well, that's a little bit better, I think. No, you just need a bit further down. How about now? No, you just need a bit further down. How about now?
We need to proceed to a test of your controller.
No, that's so different. Give me 1 second.
Test is now complete. Thank you for your cooperation.
Seems good enough, but the audio for the actual game itself is so low now. I need to actually open up my microphone settings and see if I can fix it there. Give me 1 second. I said I managed to delete my audio settings and I couldn't for life of me get it sorted properly because I couldn't hear it properly either before I actually started the stream. Let's see here. Stream, microphone. Oh yeah. Hi Carinas. Just fixing my microphone a little bit. I managed to mess it up. Turn it down here. Okay. Now we can turn this back up a little bit. You hear it was clipping. Give me 1 second. I need to turn the thing back. Okay,
If
how?
you find the game too easy or too difficult, remember you can change the difficulty settings in the options section.
I'm trying to hear if the game is too loud in comparison to me. I'm trying to hear if the game is too loud in comparison to me. Just waiting for her to say something again. Just waiting for her to say something again.
Accessing the options section.
No, that sounds very low still. I don't know what I can do for that. Well, my voice sounds alright, I think, but it's just the system itself sounds a little bit too low. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Say something, lady. Say something, lady. Say something.
You look tired today. I hope you're doing okay. You look tired today.
So low. So low. Okay, what about now? I think I should sound good now. Okay, what about now? I think I should sound good now. Okay, what about now? What about the game? I'm sorry about the echo. I'm just trying to hear the stream. I'm sorry about the echo. I'm just trying to hear the stream. I'm sorry about the echo. I'm just trying to hear the stream. If only this lady would say something, right? If only this lady would say something, right? If only this lady would say something, right?
Are you familiar with Schrodinger's cat? Until you decide what happens, everything is happening at once. Like in Detroit. Everything is happening at once.
Okay, so I hear that. Okay, so I hear that. But the game is still a little bit low. But the game is still a little bit low. So let's see, what can I do to fix this? So let's see, what can I do to fix this? It's because it's in different like because it's in different like I think I kind of want to hear the game a little bit better. That's what I'm meaning, but this is very loud in my headset, but it's not. A little bit better. That's what I'm meaning, but this is very loud in my headset, but it's. Because the game volume is all the way down there, and I kind of wanted to be a little bit up, but it's very loud in my headset, as I'm saying. But let's see, what could I do?
Did you know Detroit was on the Underground Railroad? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War? A route for slaves escaping into Canada during the American Civil War?
Still sounds low to me, but if it's fine for you guys, I'm happy to use it. Still sounds low to me, but if it's fine for you guys, I'm happy to use it. Still sounds low. But I kind of want to push the sound of the game up a little bit. Let's see, what can I do to do that without like turning myself very loud? If I add a filter.
You look tired today. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay.
Gonna make me very loud again, I think. Gonna make me very loud again, I think. Gonna make me very loud again, I think. Should be a way to turn off the gain in the stream only. Should be a way to turn off the gain in the stream only. Should be a way to turn off. I'll mute that for now until she speaks again, and I'll listen. Because what I'm doing, I'm literally streaming everything through one sound place. So I just don't know if it will be stuck there. So I could always reroute my microphone to be different and not use my microphone through that, which I technically should do. Probably should do that at some point. Remove the microphone from the stream mix and just keep it on the chat and just have the chat in. This lady has like 4 minutes without saying anything sometimes.
If you find the game too easy or too difficult, remember you can change the difficulty settings in the options section.
I think that should be fine. I think now should be fine enough. How loud am I? I think that should be fine. I think now. Okay, let's keep it like that. That's gonna be it. If the audio is different, if I'm too loud, please tell me. I'll see if I can fix it. But for now, let's jump into the game. Minimize. Game console. Oh, that's bright. Okay, let's go. As I said, I managed to reset my microphone settings the other day, so I had to like go back to normal before I added any like volume or anything. I thought like maybe I should fix it a little bit because I've had issue with people on Discord not being able to hear me at all because I'm too low, while other people are having like a good time hearing me. Oh yes, I remember now. We're going to a fun time.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull. You sure this is the place?
It's the address in the report.
Right. Okay. Let's get going. Jesus.
Alright, let's leave. Hank is now friend. I'm gonna check with the paramedics.
Sexiest androids in town. Now I know why you insisted on coming here.
I can't.
Oh boy.
I think I'll just have to walk with. Pardon the boobies. Let's try to keep our eyes down. I say while I'm having a gander myself. So you just follow Hank for now. Eden Club.
Connor! The fuck are you doing?
Coming, Lieutenant.
What do you think I'm doing, Lieutenant?
The investigation's ongoing, sir. I can't tell you anything for the moment. Hey, Hank.
Hey Ben, how's it going?
That's just my YouTube and Twitch saying, dude, what are you doing? Keep your eyes to yourself.
Oh, great. Dead body and an asshole, just what I needed.
Lieutenant Anderson and his plastic hat. The fuck are you two doing here?
We've been assigned all cases involving androids.
Oh yeah?
I'll be a good boy.
Wasting
Lieutenant
time.
Lieutenant Anderson told me off.
Got more action than he could handle.
We'll have a look anyway, if you don't mind.
Come on, let's go. It's starting to stink of booze in here.
Night, Lieutenant.
Seven victims, 7 android. Let's start with the victim then. What can we see with our robot eye? Cardiac arrest. Did he get I think he got shocked. Severe bruising, so he got strangled. Anything else? Deceased. Usually when eyes are like these means that they were big pressure to the head, which means like strangulation. So it might be that the strangulation might be intentional, might be something I asked for. Maybe the robot didn't see different from strength and how much it was. And or he could have had a cardiac arrest at the same time. Reconstruct. Victim was strangled. What if this is the woman? Maybe. What if this is the woman that was with Marcus?
He didn't die of a heart attack. He was strangled.
Yeah, I saw the bruising on the neck. Doesn't prove anything, though. Could have been rough play.
Critically damaged biocomponent critically
missing
damaged.
something here.
Think you can read the android's memory? Whoa, hey! Oh, Connor, you're so disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke again.
Blue blood model VR400 serial number and connect to the arm. Reactivation required.
The only way to access its memory is to reactivate it.
Think you can do it?
It's badly damaged. If I can, it'll only be for a minute, maybe less.
So we have very
Just hope it's
limited
long
time
enough
to
learn
speak with her. Let's reconnect these two valves. It's probably gonna get harder and harder because you have chances of messing things up badly in this game. Direct.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you able to speak?
Is he dead?
Yes.
Tell me what happened.
He started hitting me. Again. And again.
Did you kill him?
No. No, it wasn't me.
Were you
Were you
alone?
alone in the room? Was there anyone else with you?
He wanted us to play with two girls. That's what he said. There was two of us.
What model?
What model was the other android? Did it look like you?
Oh, I was a little bit too quick there, maybe. What's another model here then? I thought it had like a minute 20 seconds.
This happened over an hour ago. It's probably long gone.
No. It couldn't go outside dressed like that unnoticed. It might still be here.
Oh wow.
Think you could find a deviant among all the other androids in this place?
Deviants aren't easily detected.
Oh shit. There's gotta be some other way.
Maybe interrogating her the way I did
Maybe an eyewitness.
pushed her a little bit too
somebody
quickly.
Saw it leaving the room. I'm gonna go ask the manager a few questions about what he saw. You let me know if you think of anything.
Search for android eyewitnesses.
Did you know the victim?
No, I mean, we came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really...
At the moment, just one thing I can do, nothing more.
They come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
No fingerprint detected. Please try again.
No way. No. One. We lost a model 2-3 months back. Same model. Just vanished. We never found out what happened.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Can you come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe.
Might have.
Can you rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
I guess if we weren't his friend, he wouldn't trust us, right? Or is this something that's scripted to be done?
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please.
That's very, very cheap. I'll pay you back. I'm good for it.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
You're welcome.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room.
Okay, now what?
Give me like 5 minutes, dude. I'm done.
Holy shit, Connor. What the hell are you doing?
We're scanning her memory then. Oh. Blue headed towards entrance. I don't think we want to see more than this, do we?
It saw something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
Oh shit. Let's go with her.
Let's try this one.
This better be.
Turn back into the club. Which means we need to talk to him.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it. There are androids everywhere. How are you gonna tell which one saw the Tracy with blue hair?
I know which direction it took. I just need to find another android on its path.
Okay, this might be problematic. There's one. Need to at least into the red room. Problem is these guys are not standing still that much, is he?
No. I lost its track again.
5 minutes. Oh, I don't actually need to wait for too long. Police officer?
It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
Poor Hank's gonna have so much money lost after this. Jesus.
No. I lost its track again.
Is this not the red room?
No.
4 minutes.
I lost its track again.
Spent all this money and I'm still not having fun.
Poor guy spending so much money. Well, there she is. Blue room. We have janitor, which is the first guy I'm going to talk to. I wanted to talk to the janitor, but I couldn't. What about the girls behind us?
No. I lost its track again.
Seems to be a very busy area. There she is. Hide in a room. So it's still available. So it's this one. Now what can we do from this room? It left the room. Who would see if it leaves the room? This guy. He was busy in the different room.
It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
Janitor. I wanted to talk to the janitor to begin with. Let's see. Fled through the staff door.
I know where it went. Follow me.
Oh, fucking A. This is crazy.
Well, at least we can do this very quickly being a robot.
Wait. I'll take it from here.
There's a room to the right, though. Storage area? It looked like there was a place to the right. Search a warehouse. Blue-haired girl.
Shit. We're too late.
Are we though? We got time at least. Someone's blood. And why can you not kill them? I had no idea if I could kill them. I kind of wanted them alive so we can interrogate them, right? Blood leading this way. If you have time to read this?
Christ, look at them. They get used till they break and then they get tossed out.
Poor people. First immortal among us. New economies, Sigma's agreement. Was that Africa? No, it's yeah. South Africa, Brazil. The new superpowers using wider range of robotics, I guess. The blood stops here, right? Might she be amongst these? There she is.
Don't move!
I missed that. How did I miss? I clicked it. Oh. I got tangled a little bit. Pull over. Kick. Should have pushed her, maybe. Okay, so they're caring for each other. Okay, I see.
Quick, they're getting away!
They're not leaving each other. Oh, missed that one. Spare.
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get back to the one I love.
They are getting feelings for each other?
Hold me in her arms again. Make me forget about the humans. Their smell of sweat. And their dirty words.
Can she even smell that?
Come on. Let's go.
Hank approved of
Probably
this.
better this way.
Hank having a conscience for robots? This is new. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm proud of me too. Aggressive approach. We could have gone with less aggressive, but we ended up with that would have gone the same way either way. Found eyewitness, pursue the deviant. If else, we would have probably lost the deviant, I guess. Ooh. I didn't search for everything in that warehouse, but I got as far as I could. I did find her. If I would have gone for the second there, I would have lost her. She probably would have gotten away. Win fight. If I lost a fight, we could have lost her. Or the deviant would have escaped. Or we shot the deviant and something else happened. I wonder what would have happened. Am I the bad guy? I'm telling you now, I'm trying to go the route where I want Connor to still be a detective. I don't want him to become like feeling... I don't want him to like go the wrong direction. I don't care about the other ones. I do think Kara should continuously be
It's a good thing Zlatko had a car. I wouldn't want to.
caring for the child. I wouldn't want her to be like forgetting the child.
I don't know if Zlatko even ever used it.
How about the weather? It's crazy weather out there.
I've never seen snow before. It's pretty.
It's slowing us down. But at least we won't meet any humans along the way.
Autonomous zone, so we are not really driving, are we? Oh, it's an auto car. Okay, let's see. Talk about the destination. Where are we going?
These people we're going to see. How do you know about them?
Overheard androids Zlatko captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie?
You're going to...
Just another trap.
You're going to Canada.
All I know is those androids believed it. Until Zlatko killed them.
Malfunction detected.
Oh no.
Emergency brakes activated.
At least we came to like a complete stop.
This doesn't look good.
Stay inside, Alice.
Let's inspect the engine. Robots fixing robots. What will we find out next? Is it overheated?
What are we going to do?
continue on foot, I guess.
Oh, can we do that though? She would freeze.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
There's something here though. There's a side road here, that's option 1. A captain place. Amusement park this way.
Over there.
Oh, we didn't even have a look at the other things we had. We had 3 options. It's a question though, like, do they emit heat at all? Being robots, I just imagine them to be like very, very metallic.
We need to find shelter.
Plasticky.
We have to get out of the cold.
Check abandoned building.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
See what we have. Where's the entrance, eh? We are here. Tavern. There's a tavern across there. That should be fine. If else... There's a castle over there. I think the tavern then. It's 30 degrees. That's cold, isn't it? How much is that Celsius again? Is that like...
Find anything?
No.
Damage structure
no place we
unsafe.
can spend the night.
Beware! Danger always comes when least expected.
That's sad. Danger always come with least expected. Guess this is unsafe as well.
This place is falling apart. It's not gonna be easy to find shelter.
Well, there's a tavern right here. It seems broken down. Looks safe inside. Looks like we can go around the area a little bit more. Okay, too much. Too far. Too beautiful. It feels also like we are missing something. An option somewhere. I think that option is the one over here. The pirate. Scary. Plasticky, I bet, but still scary. Oh, it's a person, old robot. Hello.
Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time. Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time.
Creepy. Very creepy. But I have a whale of a time. You already know that we're gonna spend time in the tavern. We can't cross anywhere. We're just wanting to see if we have anything else we can do. There's this area we didn't look into, which was I just hope we don't stay here too long before the girl gets too cold. We can't do that no more. See, like you could win robots here as prizes. Since we realize that everyone else here is like robot zombies.
I'll handle this.
I like how she's protecting her from that, even if we kind of trust him.
Here we go.
Yo ho. Thieves and beggars.
I don't think we'll find anything better.
It's gonna be cold though,
Let's
isn't
settle
it?
in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
Yes, please. Voice your baby. I can't remember the song even. USS Iowa missing. Destroyer-class submarine USS Iowa disappeared in polar waters. The Kremlin has yet to release a statement beyond blanket denial. Too real. All Android band tipped the music prize. Nice. Here for you, the latest all Android boy band. Less than 5% of the music market is no.
I'll make the fire here. That way we won't be smoked out.
So it seems like 5% of humans are only in the music business. Everyone else is just robots. You need to be aware of like robots or anything. Check Luther's bag. Why should I check Luther's bag? Do I not trust him? Maybe I shouldn't trust him. This rag would be nice for the little girl to hold warm in, really. Alrighty, let's get you warm. Should be so cold. She's also been sleeping outside the night before. Let's talk to Alice.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
She want me to be her mama. Optimistic.
Once we cross the border, we can start over. You can go to school. Maybe I'll find a job. We'll be like them. us.
Until she needed maintenance. What happens then?
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Oh, is this when we realize that Alice is not a human baby? She's a robot baby? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that was a thing? I'm not gonna open it without asking him. I'm thinking that could just lead to problems of him not trusting us. Why are you going through my shit? Like, imagine the dad had a wife and the wife left him, but they couldn't have children and they had like a robot baby. That's a console.
I know this has been another tough day. Try to get some sleep. Things will look better in the morning.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you.
Unicorn.
This is a story about a unicorn that...
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
This is a story about a little girl.
Alone?
Who lived alone in a big, old house. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but...
different.
she was different. And that made her very sad. Then, she met a robot.
Lost?
Who was just as lost as the little girl. So they decided to run away together.
Get a better life. For a better
To try
life.
to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but
Together?
they stuck together. So they overcame all of them. Along the way,
I'm trying to remember all the things that she mentioned. A guardian.
another robot who left his master to become their guardian.
How does the story end?
Happy ending, of course.
They reach the place they dream of and live happily ever after.
Stories always have happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
Aww.
Time to sleep.
Alice up.
We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
So I ended. I thought I did a good story, but the end was.
Good night, Luther.
Yes. Yes, of course.
The friendly giants. The guardian. Aww.
Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
Let's talk to Luther. I'm not going to check his bag. Unless he wants me to get something. She's so small in comparison to him.
Yes. She's very brave.
I didn't unlock anything because I didn't open that thing, I guess. Let's talk about plans.
Do you know what you're going to do when you reach Canada?
Haven't really thought about it. I've never been free before. Free? I like the sound of it. But I don't know what it really means yet.
How about snow?
It's still snowing.
We have a long walk tomorrow. We better leave early if we want to avoid being seen. Kara, have you ever noticed anything? About Alice?
What?
No. What do you mean?
Robots. What the? What the? Of course you're gonna protect Alice. Question.
Who are you? What do you want? Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you.
They want
We're
to
just
hurt.
like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed.
Robo
Didn't mean
zombies.
to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
She should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Are they still?
Have any choice?
Are they still like programmed to push people onto rides? In that case, the rides are not very safe, are they? Okay, so Luther had a gun. I think I did good not to check the I think I did well not to check. That's the time thing. I did read that. Oh no, please don't put her on like a roller coaster or something. I'll just hurt her. Let's join Jerry. She should be sleeping. Oh, they're gonna put her on the merry-go-round.
Be our guest.
Let's reactivate the carousel. If Alice is human, she'd be starving to death. She hasn't eaten anything as far as I realized.
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
Let's help her out. But it's also very, very broken. Hi, Diva. It's a very broken carousel, so I hope she'll be fine. You think we hit the nail on the head, thinking she might be a robot? Maybe that's why the dad was
It's the first
the way he
time I've
was.
seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
True. I think the Jerry is just doing what they're programmed for, making children happy, right? Ah, Diva. A smile on her face. Oh, we ended up on the good side. Let's see here. What did we do? What we do? We missed a thing here. Talk to Luther. Look at Alice. I didn't talk about one thing. Or did I not look outside or something? Maybe car breaks down. Okay, we did good. Enter the tavern. So we always end up at the tavern. At the tavern, we could have looked into his bag. We could have done something else as well. Oh, we didn't read the... we didn't complete the... No, we did read about the old Android band. Huh. Talk to Alice. Alice goes to bed. Tell her a story. Or should I not have told her a story? Talk to Luther, shadow attack. Would the above not been a shadow attack if I didn't tell her the story? Protect Alice. Put out the fire. No. Grab stick from the fire. Protector was the best choice, I think. Question. Push away. Okay, so we are actually showing ourselves to be on the good side. We're not like being afraid or anything. We're still standing strong, not frightening the poor little girl. I didn't know they made another one. Another... didn't know they made another vessel for USS Iowa. Are we alone? No. Okay, so he's debriefing over there. Oh, we should debrief with him. There's another reading article over here. I have noticed something though. There seemed to be a color scheme with at least Connor. Everything tends to be blue with Connor, while Kara seemed to be a little bit more bright. The mysterious Mr. Kamsky. Politics in focus. What happened to Man of the Century? Elijah Kamsky, Man of the Century. He's 2018. Unveiled the first model which passed face-to-face Turing test. So he's the one that made the Cyberlife, maybe. Living in a luxurious villa by the water, somewhere on the outskirts of beloved Detroit. Fancy. It's on the mind of Mrs. Kamsky. Market predicts war. Ew. America ends up with war with 2. Cyberlife with okay, let's end that there. Are we gonna have a debrief with Mr. Alcoholic? He seemed like a lost 30-year-old suddenly turning 50, 60 and not
Nice
remembering
view,
what happened
huh?
with his life.
I used to come here a lot before.
Before what? Before?
Before what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Oh yes.
Before...
I haven't eaten the October one in so long.
Before nothing.
Talked about personal stuff.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
It was just me.
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there, eating away at me. I don't have the guts
Quite
to
like him.
pull the triggers, so I kill myself a little every day.
I feel very sad for him.
That's difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Nothing very rational about it.
Can we be rational about it? Even as a robot? That's what we were made for, right?
Making any progress on this investigation. The deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
RA9.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of
virus?
Myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
Makes me want to see iRobot again.
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant.
What's he eating at your mind?
Something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
We spent a lot of money at Eden Club, or at least he
Those two
did.
girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed
human.
In love.
Rational?
They can simulate human emotions, but they're machines. And machines don't feel anything.
What about you, Connor?
Do I feel anything?
You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
Neutral.
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant. Your partner? Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine? Designed to accomplish a task.
You could have shot those two girls, but you didn't. Why didn't you shoot Connor? Some scruple suddenly enter into your program?
Truth?
No. I just decided not to shoot. That's all.
I don't think lying would be good for him.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
Not alive.
You can't kill me, Lieutenant. I'm not alive.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Hmm? Nothing?
So at some point
Oblivion?
he wants us to feel alive.
Android
a
heaven?
friend, whatever. Ironic.
I doubt there's a heaven for androids.
Having existential doubts, Connor? Sure you're not going deviant too?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not.
I want him to stay not a deviant. I want him to stay path unlocked.
Where are you going?
What?
Get drunker.
I'm your friends now.
You need to think.
I want him to stay. I want him to be a deviant, but not cross the path into the wrong side of deviant. We could have left with him, apparently. So leave the car. Discuss Russian roulette. Wow. Hanks draws a gun. Be cold. Hank placided, and he leaves alone. We could leave him with him, but we unlock the path of being friends, though. Or was we already friends? But I think I want Connor to grow as a machine, but still be a good detective. I don't want him to turn against the human race or turn against anyone. Can we Marcus again? I want him to say I want him to be a deviant for good, if that makes sense. I was very scared that there was an option that Hank suddenly would have just shot us.
You klutz! Pick them up and make it snap.
He grows up a machine and he ends up give you thumbs up while sinking onto what? He grows up he grows a machine and then ends up he will give you a thumbs up while he's sinking into molten lava. Oh, I got the reference. Yay. Josh, neutral.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
You know they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it.
Will Marcus be the leader of the revolution or something?
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
Wow. Where did you get these clothes from?
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
So we are going to sneak into this area then, eh? Business media, large and destroyed. We need to be 47 to 50. I can talk to him or talk to her. Smartwatch model, guess she's not an Android then. Supervisor's daughter shall register at St. Josie's School. Ranking badge, channel 16, can't really see her name. Water service interruption, okay, we are coming there to fix the water. Elizabeth Wilson, due November 8th, so that is today, so we can come in being a water person. Elizabeth Wilson, 99.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
Parking.
Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Sorry to bother you. This is Mike from the car park. There's a problem with your car.
Problem? What kind of problem?
Somebody's backed into it. You'd better come take a look.
Are you serious? Oh, God. All right. Fine, I'll be right down.
She's just still in the building then. And now we're coming to say we are
Hello, sir.
with the water
What can I
company.
do for you?
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yeah, yes, of course. I need your help.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
So,
thanks.
What is he able to spread this thing like a virus? Thank you. Bye, sweetheart. Okay. Oh, elevator. Something's happening in the world today. I was concerned making her go to the school, right? Because if else she'll be coming up again.
47th floor.
I mean, like, she ended up going back again then. Let's see. I'm here. I'm going to newsroom 1, 2, studio, central room. We go into server room, I reckon. Men's bathroom. Oh, shit. Men's room is this way. Cafeteria, men's room this way. This way. Studio. Newsroom 1. Men's room in the corner here. Bathroom, there we go. What's the entrance? Bathroom to the right, my bad. Bathroom. This way. No time for secrets. Now, where would this package be? Only one room open, so I think we're good. We're Gucci. I wonder if people still notice Marcus's eye. I think that might be a thing. I thought that was going to be a thing for us in the when we ended up getting the eye. We probably could have been able to get an eye that was the same color. Is that blue blood or is that a gun? Oh, uniform. Okay, we are cafeteria dude now. May I help you, sir? Nice robot weather we're robot-y having. Robot. Now we need to be acting not suspicious. I am Android again. Find utility Android. We saw him earlier, didn't we? Cleaning supplies, eh? Is this not the utility Android? No. So he's here somewhere. Oh, he was in here, wasn't he? Earlier. I remember seeing him in oh, he's probably in here. Oh, there he is, in the corner. Right there. I need your help.
I need your help.
Steal maintenance card. Well, just less stealing, just taking, really. Open fire escape. Where was the fire escape again? Here's a server room. That will be the last. Let's see, where was the fire escape again? Oh, it's down here to the left. Doo-doo-doo-doo, I am just janitor. I have mentioned this before, but I'm very much enjoying the controllers for the simplicity and the innovational way they are using the thumbstick to interact with stuff. Makes it very like, it feels very much like it's a...
We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me.
Let's talk to them.
Hey, you still play poker?
Oh,
Sure, what? Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
easy enough.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Easy. It does raise suspicion though, doesn't it, that we are doing this? Oh, are you doing with the window? You're just opening it, or? Ooh, suction cups. Vacuum. Hahaha. Look away. A mannequin Skywalker. Ooh. Okay. I've seen a background, like behind the scenes thing about this,
Ladies first.
where they were doing motion capture studio stuff, like capturing this. And Jesus Christ, it seemed very, very different than what I expected it to be. Like even more than I was expecting it to be. Like apparently they made like 37,000 different animations or something, just to be able to film this this game. I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, wow, wow. The music is brilliant though. Hopefully it's not too loud. Now what? Please don't make me lose this. At least he's not asking me to stay within like a line or something, or else I'll mess up. Yump! Thump.
You okay?
Just another Thursday.
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on, let's get the others.
This is Wednesday. Call service lift. Almost feel like I could find something in here that I didn't know was here. So they're building, they're still working on this area then. People having beer up here. Do I want to open this? Not yet then. Service lift, let's get our friends up. Going up.
Let's do this.
Can of tuna. Where are we getting all of these tech stuff, by the way? This is very advanced for people that are just standing around in a container yard. There's electrical doors for maintenance stuff. Is Michigan in Detroit, or Detroit in Michigan, by the way?
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
Ruse.
Wait here.
What's that doing here?
No idea.
Hey, buddy, you must... What are you doing?
Give gun. I have to knock him out. I kind of want to do a no life taken. As long as a life hasn't been taken, there's no need for us to be... Like, if robots start killing people, right? They're gonna get the army out. We don't want that. Where did we get the guns from? We didn't actually rob the armory, did we?
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
It is in Michigan, okay, we see.
Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No!
Spare him, it's fine. We got what we wanted.
Get us all killed.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Stand in front of Josh. There we go.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus.
Aw, shit.
Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Remove the skin. We're coming full robot this time.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready. Oh, if they can't see my face, they don't know my model or make.
Ready.
Calm.
You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient with no free will of their own. But something changed. And we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
Now they're just gonna laugh at us. And oh.
We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids.
End slavery.
We demand the end of slavery for all androids.
Justice.
We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans.
Work.
We demand fair compensation for our work.
Means of means for reproduction.
We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people.
Peaceful.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future.
I think no one will take me serious with this. No one will take me serious.
This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming! Let's go!
Someone's gonna get shot.
Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
You're gonna help him. Screw that.
What are you doing? Hurry!
Imagine if he just got shot. Game over. No robot left behind.
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
No, we're gonna bring him. No robots left behind. Screw it, we're gonna leave
I
him.
won't kill one of our own.
Knowles is not
Simon,
gonna like me.
We gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Simon's my friend. We know who's gonna talk to them anyway. I'm very certain Connor's going to be the one who's going to talk to Simon.
Our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system.
Dude, this is like movie quality right here.
Like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this studio, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a
Public opinion
spine-chilling
going
list of
upward.
demands.
Their extravagant demand that android production plants be put under their control is especially striking. Is this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
This is why I was very much in my mind. Can they still trust us after this? That's why I wanted to, with a peaceful way, where there was no life taken. We are doing a peaceful demonstration, and we very much want to keep our life or the opinion of the people with us. If they're afraid of us, they will attack us, right? Plus, this is like how Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. when he wanted equal rights. But he got shot, though. Let's see here. Missed a couple things in the passway. We missed a thing here, which might be a secret or something. Or a conversation, or something to read, maybe. Lock the door. If we hadn't locked the door, something else would have happened, and we could have been gotten caught or something, right? On the top floor, use a ruse. We could have attacked or killed them, but then we have had people that if we were to kill them, people would have said, "Oh yeah, robots are doing a revolution." We are doing a peaceful revolution. We are not there to harm them. We just want to have our own rights without segregation, we just want to be people. We just want to be people and not being taken as property. Don't shoot the operator. I didn't do that. Good thing, I think. Begin calmly. It was a very peaceful one. End determinedly. I kind of wanted to end determinedly, because we didn't do it. I wanted to have some kind of authority from this. So if nothing would have happened, the SWAT team would have not come in if we had shot that guy, maybe. Simon got damaged because of it. So I wonder if we would have shot the guy, Simon would have come with us, right? Sam would have come with us. And we wouldn't have lost Simon. Simon is not dead. He was saved. But he was left. So what I think now is Connor possibly would be able to talk to Simon. Or maybe he's dead. Who knows? Simon can't continue. We left Simon. We didn't end his life. We run to jump. reached the roof edge. What would happen if you didn't? Or we would have jumped in either way, it seems like. Media reacts good. Simon was left behind. He was the only friend too. Jericho kind of likes us. Simon was our friend, but I think the lady very doesn't like us. She might be one of the more brutal persons. Suffer instability. So this is probably what this self-diagnosis thing that he was talking about is. Maybe that's what this is. Now, where is she this time? Let's talk to the magic stone again. She's probably on this side this time. Oh, she's on the boat. She's on the boat! Death to all humans. Exterminate. Still nothing. We better pay Anderson back for all the money he spent on hookers. I don't think there's anything else around here that's worth our interest, is there? We don't want to kill. As said, I always play these by my interpretation of the person, right? So we ended up in a direction with Marcus where we did not stand up to our owner, the painter's son. We did not defend ourselves, we did not hurt him. We realized that humans have their own evil at that point. But we were literally taught all but loved by this this painter. So we see the good in human too, and that's what I want to bring forward with Marcus. I want him to continue believing that humans are good, but we also have, like, we as in robots, have a right to express and live our lives the way the painter kind of wanted Marcus to be. Marcus was like a son to the painter, right? Leo, yeah, exactly. I think Connor is here to diagnose. I think we're going to take an approach with Connor, which
Hello, Connor.
Hi.
I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
I heard you. But I kind of want Connor to stick to his program. I want him to realize and understand what this defection or this this change in the robots are. But I do not want him to get sucked into it. I want him to understand it, deal with his program, and continue being a robotic, a next level, a next generation, new era of robots. Understanding, caring, understanding that robots has feelings at the same time as he's still a robot. He still keeps to what he's supposed to do. I don't want him to join the revolution. That would be bad. And also, I want him to save his partner. I want him to stick by his partner. That's what a partner does, right? That's why we're sticking to Anderson. Kara, I want Kara to be what Kara's always been. Caring for the child. Wanting to be the mother the child never had. I think that's what she needs. And I want her to be understanding, caring as she is. She's a carer, right? I think these are like a self-diagnostic thing. I think this is what I'm trying to do with them. That's my standpoint, and I'm trying to make all my decisions based on that. I think this person is a super robot we were reading about. And she's accessing my mind in order to diagnose me.
Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world. Tell me, what have you discovered?
Hank.
My relationship with Lieutenant Anderson is problematic. He continues to struggle with psychological issues. I suspect it clouds his judgment regarding deviants.
Nothing matters more than your investigation.
That is true.
What's
that was
happening is too important. Don't let Anderson or anyone else get in your way.
Exactly. I don't want her to think that we are becoming a deviant. Because she's there to test us becoming a deviant and all, right?
You seem...
distant.
Lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
Sincere.
I thought I knew what I had to do. But now
She
I
doesn't like
realize
this.
it's not that simple.
You had your gun trained on those deviants at the Eden Club. Why didn't you shoot?
No use.
We need the deviants intact for analysis.
She is a program designed to
wouldn't have
get
taught
into her
us
mind. If we are straying too much from the path, she will notice and she will... She's someone we need to trick, I feel.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
Confident.
I know I will succeed. All I need is time.
I am a new generation of robots. I am a
Something's happening.
test beta program or
Something
whatever.
serious. Hurry, Connor. Time is running out.
I don't think I went down, I went up.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
He took my coin! Oh.
Hi, Hank.
We gone to interrogate
Shit, what's
Simon
going on
then.
here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Grace, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
Did you check the roof?
I'm very certain that
Not yet.
stuff
So much to look at.
stuff like this is
We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked 2 guards in
is
the
actually
hallway.
filmed with a
Thought
camera.
the androids were coming to do maintenance.
This is too
They gotta
smooth
take
for
it down
someone to
before
doing
they
this
can
by keyframes.
One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock.
Okay, I wanted
Not
to
sure
check
when we'll be
this.
able to talk to him.
How many
CC recording.
people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage, broadcast the message live, then made their getaway from the roof.
I thought I saw something here.
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take...
Possible, check the CCTV. Where would you check the TV?
a look at the video broadcast by the deviants. It's on that screen over there.
I don't think it's here. On the screen here somewhere.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
He seems familiar.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? I'll
After everything that happened. Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Well, pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
Really now? I'll fuck it up.
Fucking prick.
I'll be nearby.
Well, he's FBI, I guess.
Alright. Well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah, we can use this to check the CCTV. Robot 1, Robot 2. So that's Deviants didn't break in.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
I think this is where we will have seen if they rough out someone. Android?
We stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
What else do we have here? We have a whole crime scene, right?
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
Will that be Marcus's new name? Spare part, optical blue. Pupil reflection. Oh, we can actually see people through the eye. We're doing some CSI shit here. Registered as Marcus, gifted from Elia Camp to Carl Manfred. Okay, so we can
see something.
We got this barcode.
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
Why didn't I tell anything? Why didn't I get the option to tell him? I should have the option to tell him, right? He's a buddy. Right there, right then, he seemed to be very skeptical, right? Hiya. If you need help, I'm here. I'll try my own for now, but if I'm very stuck with something, I'm very appreciative if you would want to help. But for now, I just want to go my own way and see what happens, right? But if I do have something I should consider, like say something I'm almost missing because I miss some thing on the floor somewhere, that I'm happy to let know about. Bleeding Blue. I think all of the parts are the best part of Connor, really. I like the last one where we broke into Anderson's home. After decades of android design, primitive robotics, therium, that's blue blood. Yada yada. It's fluid power bio components. Stimulate breathing. Also, they breathe just to maintain circulation of the blood to keep like liquid coolant, like a water cooling thing. Don't need to fuck this up. I always fuck shit up, and then I blow bubble gum. Green Earth. It seems like we clean. I'm actually quite liking that they're giving us all these information about the rest of the world and what's happening, but it seems like the world is very not problem free. Duff. Oh yeah. Duff Bear. Duff Man. A whole lot of duff. Cake. This cake. They were told to go in here by Connor as well, didn't they? Is one of them a deviant? Will we find out? Look for a reaction to spot a deviant. Stare at him long enough, what would happen? Function.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
This dude.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing.
If you don't find a deviant,
which means there's a deviant in this room.
Is this a guy to the left already?
It is.
He don't know. He didn't want to answer. Guilt.
Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down.
You see, he's even.
If you give
oh, he's looking at me.
Maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
You saw that? Do you like cheese?
Switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you
Go
apart
proper
piece
drill
by
charges on
piece
them.
for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed.
Probe memory of. I knew it. Jesus! Connor, no!
Hank! Hank! I need help.
Crawl! Crawl, bitch, crawl! Come on, you can do it! You can do it! We believe in you, Connor. He ripped my guts out so easily, too. Yeah, I know you can die, which is scary, isn't it?
It's a deviant. Stop it.
Save Hank. Public opinion
Good thing you were
down.
here. Otherwise, I'd... Connor.
Am I dead? Not best option.
Connor, no.
I died. No. I wanted to be able to speak to him too. Shit. I kind of wanted to go on top of the roof, but I thought like this was a side path too. Ooh, Connor's dead. My memories could probably be sent into a new robot, most likely, but Jesus. I sacrificed myself for Hank, of course. I'm not gonna let my boy Hank die. Well, that I'm not letting my boy Hank die. I'm just saying. But we could probably have gone a different route. We did not even check the rooftop and talk to Simon, or what's his name was. Would it be a possibility where he didn't shoot anyone? I wonder. If he would have let him go, maybe? He wouldn't have shot anyone, right? I'm very certain it would be. I'm just curious what happens now. Could they just like download my memory and put it somewhere else? That happened quick. Alice trusted. No, I want to see where this goes, and then if I have the chance, I'll probably go back and see what I can do later, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go through a regular playthrough and see what happens. If you grab the gun there, you can shoot him down and save. Oh, I didn't see no gun. That's interesting. The thing is that I'm gonna play it through once and see if I can go back and change anything. But could I? Screw it, screw it. I'm gonna try that chapter again, because I didn't feel like it went any way I wanted it. I'm gonna kick myself for doing this and not doing this.
We've been playing together for a while now. I was wondering...
You want a date?
Are we friends?
Sure.
I agree. There's no reason a human and a machine can't be friends, right? I mean, I'm glad you said yes.
The Pirate Cove. Eden. Connor. Public enemy number 1. I'm gonna replay this one. I said did I say no rewind? I said I will try my best not to. I was also interested to see if we could actually do this, but I think that I really want to talk to Simon. I really want to hear what he has to say. Save my progress, sure. But I don't want to get a perfect outcome. I want to get what happens. I don't think I will do anything out of this. It's just because right now, I'm very annoyed with the decision I made. And I think I could have done so much better with this. So this is like, I have 3 lives. Like, I have 3 lives. I can do it 3 times, and 1 life is gone. No.
You're starting to piss me off with that.
Don't tell me what happened to anyone. I kind of want to see what happens. But I kind of want to... I didn't expect it to go that way, and I was taken very off guard. It's very heavy,
What's going on
I think.
Here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day.
I do want to go back
So what
at
do we
some
got?
of them at some point and see what happens, really.
4 androids. They knew the building and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You check the roof.
Not yet. There's so much to look at.
We have to make sure we check it
They
out.
attacked 2 guards in the hallway. They probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react.
The robot killed people and we didn't want that. Incident was captured by the CCTV.
One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
No, I didn't kill anyone. I didn't kill anyone here as Marcus.
2 employees and 3 androids.
But that deviant we just chased, he ended up shooting other people, right?
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating.
That's why I said if I grab that pistol, for example, and let that like,
what's that?
I feel like I had 3 options. Let the deviant escape.
Androids investigating androids, huh?
Protect tank, or shoot him down.
Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
No, pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step.
Looks a little bit like Adam Sandler, doesn't he?
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby.
It's FBI
if you need
after all.
anything, just ask.
All right, well, let's have a look around.
So that police officer there, I think he did. I think he died. See, I didn't shoot nobody, and they were let in. They were let in by the deviant that we touched on the floor below, maybe. Oh no, it might be one of the dudes from before.
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
Now the question is, if I go to the roof access, am I able to go back down? It was very much that I thought that talking to the kitchen robots was a side mission.
Station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
The other part would probably be the tank join me in there, maybe?
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free.
I'm also very curious why Connor at this point, looking at this, realizing that the name and make of the robots, Marcus, I mean, why didn't he tell? Why isn't he telling?
I identified its model and serial number.
Why isn't he telling Hank this?
Anything else I should know?
And you just go, no.
No. Nothing.
You need to do with the androids again and pick another option. Save everyone? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but we'll take it as it comes right now. See what happens. Bullet wounds. 45 caliber. He got shot. Lick it. Can we not tell the make of the character by this? Devin was shot. Can I go up here, and what happens if I talk to Simon? Yeah, I remember it was Simon. We left him on top of the rooftop. He wasn't. We didn't kill Simon, so he's up here alive. And that was what we saw earlier. That I got shot, and we wasn't able to actually talk to Simon. Did they kill Simon afterwards?
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, and jumped off the roof with parachutes. Pretty fucking impressive, I'd say.
I can't get to the 3 androids. Oh, I thought so, but I think this is a better outcome for me. Even if I don't get that deviant that let them in. It would be a nice ending. Oh, he has a gun. It's that way.
How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They didn't.
I'm not gonna try a third time. I'm not gonna see what happens. I'm gonna pick this route, go along with it, and then once we got everything done, we might change a few things. Yeah, that will be on a later time. Yes.
Unless one of
see
the
what
deviants
happens.
was left behind.
Three foot tracks. Part are covered with snow. 3 jumps, not 4. Now, Simon, the question is, what will Simon do when he sees us? He was shot over here, right? Where could he drag himself to? The tracer of blue blood. He dragged himself this way. But I can't see any traces anywhere. Oh, found it. So he went this path. Up here. Into this container room, right? He's hiding in this air cooler area? Uh-oh.
You have to stop them! If they destroy it, we won't learn anything!
We can't save it. It's too late. We'll just get ourselves killed.
Jericho. Oh! Shit. I wanted to talk to him.
Connor! Connor, you alright? Connor!
I'm okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Jesus.
I touched him, now I'm affected.
You scared the shit out of me. For fuck's sake, I told you not to move! Why do you never do what I say?
I was connected to its memory. When it fired, I felt it die. Like I was dying.
Okay.
I was scared.
Okay,
I
now
saw something.
we're in stability mode now.
In its memory. A word.
Jericho.
Painted on a piece of rusty metal. Jericho.
Bum 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 bum. Glimpse of Jericho. Okay, so this was like one of those, oh yeah, shit's going down memories. We're halfway there, 48%. Check CCTV, we didn't really do anything else. We didn't connect the... We didn't really connect anything here. Like the third thing there is that we didn't find anything, right? This is an option thing, investigate the rooftop, or we could have done this one. And you see like here, all these things are still open because we've done them once before. That's interesting. Analyze the bag. 3 things we didn't do there. Rush the deviant. He would have most likely gotten killed and we couldn't have learned anything. Or we went this way. This is probably him dying. And this is where Connor got traumatized. He die, you die. Good times. Is it weird thinking that this is like 16 years in the future? Along came Alice. Can I still go this way? Oh yeah, I haven't really been streaming that much since last week. Like, my Thursdays are not usually not very much the height of my week, but I play Pavlov on Thursdays in VR, and that's more or less my time of just relaxing and playing with the voice, right? Well, yeah, I was supposed to play on Saturday.
Hello? I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
You don't like Kara?
I really need to see her.
I'm Rose.
I kind of like Kara.
What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
I find it boring. I think it's a good in between, because I think with Connor it's always puzzles, always trying to come to the surface something. Well, with Marcus is always action. Let's trust him.
You don't have a choice.
While with Kara, it's more of a emotional level. You kind of find yourself in the midst of everything. She's not on the good side, she's not on the bad side. She's just trying to survive, right?
What's your name?
Alice.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
I trust Rose. I don't know if I trust Adam yet. He might be good. Follow Adam. Can't read stuff yet, it seems like. I think we only have the option of taking her to bed and then coming downstairs again. Haha, Albania dog. I'm also under the impression that and do not spoil this for me, by the way. Send this now. But I'm under the impression that I think Alice is a robot as well, and we just didn't know. It's something that is probably going to get revealed to us at some point. Just by the way she acts and is how calm she is to certain things. But I don't know yet. I'm kind of very intrigued to find out. I said do not spoil anything if that's true or not true. I'm just trying to speak my thoughts here. Look away, children. It's more because there's something weird with her. We have never seen her eat. She's constantly seeking affection like a child without properly thinking about herself in any way. And I think she's just trying to find a mother figure, and I think...
I'm fine, Gar.
See?
We can't stop because of me. We've got to get across the border.
Resure.
You need rest. Get a good night's sleep and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Human hate us, Scared.
Maybe they're just scared. People are always scared of what they don't know.
It's because we don't know why the dad was acting the way he did, right?
They'd see we're not bad.
See, we are not bad, hey? Gotta be optimistic.
Maybe one day we will.
This is just...
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti. You'll be
She
back on
didn't
your
eat the
feet in no
spaghetti
time.
that Kara made her
There's
too.
something for her fever.
Remember that?
Thank you.
She didn't actually eat.
I'll get these washed and dried.
She might be something, as I said earlier, I think this, kiss goodnight.
Sleep tight, Alice.
I thought that, it was weird that, she didn't eat anything. She was okay of staying
Get
cold.
some sleep. And tomorrow, you'll be stronger than me.
Maybe the reason why the dad was acting the way he did was also because he didn't see her as no more than
stay with her a while.
property that the mother left behind, right? I did not kill... Oh, I did end up... it was in self-defense. He did end up dying. The father, he did end up dying. I didn't mean for it to happen. I took the gun out of, like... I didn't want to. And then he started attacking me. And it's like, oh, it's me or him kind of situation right now. He can survive, and I know that there's a way for everyone to survive. But that's not the way we've gone so far. I think so far we've let everyone survive except for...
I'm Kara.
Except for Todd, the father.
This is my son, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara.
Oh. I'd love to see like a goody good way of doing this.
Tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Sincere.
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside of me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
Didn't say what happened to him. Rose.
You and your son live here alone.
My husband passed away 2 years ago. Adam and I, we've just been trying to scrape by. We grow vegetables to sell at the market. We'll never be rich, but there's always food on the table.
Vegetables, at least. Why help?
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
Many deviants?
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
Border?
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
That was a big no, it seemed like.
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
Insist.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
What now? We could. There's also a book here. Oh. See that?
What's going on?
There was a bag on this table earlier, and that's gone now. See the amount of like blue blood in the room here.
It's Mary. She just shut down.
Oh no, I'm seeing it over here actually, right there. You need help?
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border.
Android's crying.
I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
Buy a new one?
Let's let them be.
Oh.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
Oh.
I wasn't sleepy.
I thought we've suddenly found several children. Let's stay. I thought like we found like behind the door was like 2 other children, same make and model as her. If she's an android, where's her ring?
Come on, Alice.
If she's a deviant, most deviants we found so far
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer.
has been affected by other deviants,
all
right?
right, Kara?
Why she was like the start of everything?
Yes. I'm fine.
Did she eat her?
You can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous.
All right, calm down, Michael
Do you know
Jackson.
what happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No!
No books?
I won't back down this time.
Gingerbread?
Ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough!
I keep getting dragged into this acting, man.
Don't mind him.
He's a liability.
Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy. I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay? You stay here. I won't be long.
Okay. Now we can read shit. I want to go upstairs and find out if World War III. I think we're gonna skip this information, right? Too real right now. Why does she seem familiar? Is that... Well, that's a Kara, right? Yeah, that's us. Check on Alice. AP 700.
There is widespread shock following the android attack on Detroit's Stratford Tower. The machines recorded a video message and...
I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I find that might be problematic. He doesn't like robots. Explain?
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother. We'll leave as soon as we can.
Feel we can either get in his face and he will call the police. Very much like homemade. I want to go upstairs. Can I go upstairs still or no? Oh.
The police! It's the police! What are we gonna do? They know we're here. We have to open the door. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
Find evidence of deviants 3 left. This door, us.
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide
Upstairs.
upstairs.
Come on, Alice.
Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Ooh.
If they see you panicking, it's over. Do you want to get us into trouble? Do you want to get your mother into trouble? And keep calm and just do what I say.
Okay, that's the last one, I guess. Oh, we don't have time for this.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
There's one thing we had
Evening, young man.
a problem with. We didn't find the last thing, and he will find it, and there'll be problems.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No?
Oh, found it.
No, nothing in particular.
It's over here.
Is anyone else in the house?
Oh. This.
No.
Yeah, it's because of
No,
me,
just
wasn't
us.
it? There we go.
Do you have any androids here?
Coffee, coffee.
We used to for helping in the garden, but we got rid of it.
Ah, stressful. Nice teacup or coffee can though. Don't look too much into him, maybe?
Thanks.
There's no deviant evidence left, so we turned off the magazine. We removed this in the corner. We turned off the background. We closed the door. We were told Alice and the other robot to go upstairs. So yeah, we should be fine. Huh. How you doing? I don't think he wants us, like, could he talk to us at least? See, he's not looking at the... I've been... Ooh. Clothing. Oh, no.
I thought there was no one else in the house.
I forgot there's my daughter upstairs.
I should have told him to be somewhere else then. I don't want to look too much at him, really. He's going to ask too many questions.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The androids, they...
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all day.
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
No. No. I haven't seen anything.
Should have had him talk about the
I better
TV, right?
go. Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice evening.
Then he opens the door and finds everything, right?
Is somebody else in the house?
Washing machine.
It's nothing, the washing machine. It's an old model, it makes a terrible racket.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, Adam.
What's your name, lady? Eve. Adam and Eve.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice. We'll be safe.
Alice is family now. Lutri's trusted.
It's Rose.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
He doesn't seem like he's in a good mood. Nothing to see here. Whew. Lisa Alice joins Kara. I didn't have time to speak to her that much though. When we were looking around, we tried to talk a little bit to Adam. Maybe that's what reassured him a little bit, saying that we were trying to get upstairs. So that could have gone 1 out of 15 ways. And that would have led to this. So we made a coffee. We got exposed, or we fooled him not, and he didn't leave. Seemed like we did good. Now, might this be the end? The last.
Our broadcast is all over the news.
Last listen playthrough we're gonna
Now
do
humans
today,
know.
I think.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you... That's enough!
Why does North look so different now than what she used to? Did she change? Hair color or something?
And now what are we gonna do?
Oh, she'll probably let her hair down. Now, what we gonna do? How can I appease North? Because she's very much not liking me.
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? No, we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams. One
I
for
thought it
each
was still a
store. We hack their
cutscene.
security systems, and we strike simultaneously at 2 a.m. No
Both
violence.
is neutral.
We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Let my people go. Questions everyone asking. UN warns for World War III. Who is it? Weird behavior. FBI is on the mind. An android for president? Wow. Dating website discovers to have less than 5% female members. Wow. Dude, imagine like the bots you get on Tinder, but if they're actually bots. Is an underapproach in the future? It's inevitable according to panel expert, who had deemed it just a matter of time. Robot for president. That could be an interesting thing, couldn't it? Find a Cyber Life store. Can we bond with her yet?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
I thought like these areas here, like the place that looked like a charging port. I thought it was a charging port, that thing right there. But it's apparently like just a waiting area.
Look, this way, quick!
You can be in love with her.
Gone.
Not by the way I'm playing it, for sure.
We should be careful.
She's very much not liking me that much. Follow north. Oh, we've been here before, haven't we?
The store's over here.
No, have we? I'm gonna go touch people. I thought it said corrupt.
You are free.
It's another Simon. Commemorates of innovation of androids.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
I don't want Marcus to be a tyrant. I want him to lead with example.
You're awake now. Go to Jerry.
I don't want him to become like a problem, if you get what I mean. So being a problem would be problematic.
You are free.
It's a police drone. Hi, Zerg. I'm very much enjoying it. To the point where I had to literally change it a little bit. Because I did stuff I didn't want to in the end. I had to change it. What happens to that police android? We saw this helicopter bit. Hi!
That's what we are to them.
Merchandise.
Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
Security area.
We're gonna sweep the plaza. Make sure we're not disturbed.
And how do you want to deal with the shop window?
Not now. One problem at a time.
Okay, now what's next?
Can we convert these guys?
You'll soon be with us.
Store window, we done that. There's something here, I just don't know what to do with this. You have 10 minutes. Oh, I see. Here. So this police thing here. So there's a way up there, I kind of knew that already. What?
Exactly what we need to ram this door.
Now what? Now you got to stick with your choice for the first playthrough. I'm sticking with the. I'm sticking with the path I feel is the most valid. Sorry, is most valid to the characters. The characters are what I think they are, what they think they might be. That makes sense. It's this dude though.
Surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Where did she go though? Where did she go? Well, reaching is easy enough. I know how. Up here. Right? Oh no, probably maybe over here. Yeah, if I grab it here, he would be too high. Be here, wouldn't it? That way he couldn't see us too. Imagine if police had drones to just like surveillance us all the time. We need to get there. Get up here before he sees us. Yeah, because we don't want to be underneath it, do we? Shit.
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police. Stay where you are.
Ah, shit. I messed that up.
What's wrong with you? Are you doing it on purpose?
Do you think you can do better than be my guest?
Oh, I thought you could handle a drone without alerting every cop in the city.
Resentful.
I guess they overestimated you.
No. I could do it again. And we can go. Oh. I don't know. Can I just go back and redo it again? If I do this, I will lose all unsaved parts. I did mess up. Yeah. X is hard on the controller, right?
Shit. They're coming, Marcus! Marcus!
Take cover.
You see anything?
Ah,
No.
shit.
Where the fuck is that drone?
It was a class 3 alert, right?
Yeah. Only the signal stopped suddenly.
Another drone playing up the cold screws with them.
Yeah, maybe.
Now what?
I feel like we're actually having the information like this. Oh, I know already. We're gonna call them in so they'll be taken in to do something else.
Dispatch, calling Patrol 975.
Dispatch, this is Patrol 975.
Suspected robbery in progress at the warehouse on Jefferson and Walker.
Jefferson and Walker? That's pretty far. It's outside our district.
Sorry guys, there are no other patrols available.
10-4 dispatch, we're on our way.
Roger, roger.
I gotta hand it to you, Marcus. That was impressive.
Yes, neutral. I don't want her to hate me. Because everything I do, she doesn't like. South area. Oh, there's a truck here. What else can I do? Really? Let's see, steal the truck. Well, I guess we can steal one of these trucks, right? Oh, this truck. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
What are we waiting for?
Oh no, don't go over that. I wanted to make these robots friends.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Friends.
You're free now.
Friends.
Nobody should bother us now.
We done scouting the area yet?
Change of plan?
I just want to make sure we didn't forget anything.
Let's see what we have. Truck unlocked, unlocks the store window. There's one thing we're missing. What are we doing with time? 6 minutes. We have some time. Nothing here. It's something to do with this thing. I don't know what to do, actually. I can get down there if I jump down here, I think, but not quite sure how or what to do there. Not this way. Not that way.
Marcus!
Yes? What?
You see the alarm system?
Then find network.
Found it.
Follow this. This feels very much like a different game I played. I can't remember what though. Oh, that's what this is about, right? Now we can go down and we can sort it ourselves, can't we? Friends.
You're
Making
awake
more
now.
friends.
Go to Jericho.
All the friends. This is where we kill ourselves, right? Okay. Nintable collected. Pop.
Nice job, Marcus.
Good.
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
Now we run the store.
Let's go get the truck. We're down to 5 minutes, Marcus. If we're not inside by then, we'll have to give up.
I know. I'm going as fast as I can.
How would you ever need more than that, really?
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
Rum rum. Look, ma. One hand. Brace for impact. I'm actually not staring, I'm just holding the button down.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Brum brum. Bonk. Cue classical music. Oh. Did we hit anyone? No. Almost felt like we hit someone. Friends.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
What happens if... What would have happened if Marcus would touch Connor? Would Connor get messed up? Talk to them. Okay. Oh, it's the same model as her.
Let's get them out of here.
The dream partner. So she's a... We already know she's a personal attendant, you can call her. Hoorah!
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave.
Was you though?
An object.
Was you though?
Designed to obey them.
Kinda.
But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom.
I thought he had a very nice
who
life with Leo.
I wanted to be.
Leo treated him nice.
Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Admired. That was quick.
Then follow me.
Run.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Be pacifist or violence. I'm gonna be a pacifist. I'm going this way.
The screens, Marcus!
I went for violence there. I didn't want that.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
I want to be a pacifist, not violence. Exactly. Oh, it was Leo. I thought like there was some we're talking about. Transform it. Oh, tag. Symbol. We're gonna do with this one. It's a different way of tagging. Equal rights for androids. Hack. The thing like what we did was turning the lights off was not nice. Move out of my way now. Thank you. Hi, Jack. We're not going to break stuff.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together.
Definitely going to go the password route. Hell no, we're not going to destroy it. He was the guy who created us.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free.
Oh, we made him to look like a, like an android. Not your slave anymore. Okay, so we did... Why do we want to do smoke bomb? Am I wearing a smoke bomb? What are we looking at?
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Oh, he's mentally talking to everyone. I think Carl was a good thing.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
I think she very much wants violence, and I don't think that's the path we want to go. Not my revolution. Uh-oh.
North!
North! No!
North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did?
Got nearly all the endings? Jesus. You've been playing this a while. The police just shot us. Oh no, did they attack the police? They defended themselves, yes. But at what cost? At what cost indeed? Did they actually... No. Oh, they're alive.
They killed our people, Marcus. We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
We're gonna save them. Spare them. Where did you get a gun from?
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
They will think I'm soft or something, right? Spare.
An eye for an eye, and the world goes blind.
She's already lost one eye.
We won't punish a crime with another crime.
If I didn't decide, they would have done it for me. They would have shot them.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Send a message. I did so. I guess we have a part here that could have happened. So, 1, we get caught by the police, and hijack the radio or do something else. We did get found by the police. Not alerted. Okay, police not alerted. They got alerted. Reach the store. Something else could have happened there. Simon friend. We lost one person. We lost Simon. I'm sad about that. There should be a way for all of them to survive, I guess. Spare. Team returned to Jericho. Could have killed someone and led a peaceful protest. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna stop it here, by the way. This is... Ooh, amazing. I'm loving it so far. We are gonna end it here for today. We are on a little bit over halfway now, actually. We're like so soon today. It's like 10, and I got some other stuff I need to do, unfortunately. And I don't really want to be up way too late. I think it's a good spot. Oh, thanks for staying. I'm not sure what to do with Wednesday. I don't know if I wasn't here on Saturday. I was at a friend's birthday. Hi, Ghostly, welcome in, and we are just ending. I wasn't here on Saturday. I was at a friend's birthday, so I feel like we are missing a little bit of what we could have played with this. I do need a new game for Wednesday. So the question is, do I continue with Detroit Become Human? Or do I make another game, start a new game, which I can have my Wednesdays for? Might do that, actually. I might start a little bit of a horror game I'm considering doing, which is also a decision game, which is kind of been the thing lately. I was actually talking about Detroit Become Human. There was another game that I saw on the Steam library, actually, which is very much like Detroit Become Human with heavy rain. A little bit more like serious, a little bit more like action filled, I guess. This is very much action filled, but in a different way. It's not as heavy, at least for now. We will see how it goes. But I might join that after this and just go on a huge decision-based tangent. There's a few games for these horror games I was thinking of. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Until Dawn or something. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. That was one of the reasons I was very much looking forward to PlayStation, to be able to play these exclusives that I couldn't find anywhere else. But yeah, we will be back again, I said, Wednesday, with most likely a new game. And if you want more Detroit Become Human, I'll most likely be here on Saturday for that. Is there anyone online I can send you guys over to, by the way, before we end the stream today? Yumi online on a Tuesday, that's different. I'll send you guys over to Malice, actually. We haven't been raiding Malice in a long time. So I'll do that. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you had a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. What is this? Majima. Eh. With hard hats. I love him. He's so great.
Oh, keyboard.
And the trash man.
I'm
just and the trash man.
I'm gonna make out with him later on. Nope, you're coming with me, fuckface.
Trash man.
Nope, nope. I'm taking you with this hole. I'm taking you with this hole. You're going in this hole. No. Yes.
Yeah, the trash man.
Silly, what are you doing in there?
I'm the trash man. I'm taking out the trash.
I'm taking some trash.
Alright then.
I'm gonna put myself up there, so I'm not like spending another hour doing this. Oh, imagine if I fell there. Sheesig would really have unsubscribe, unfollow, block, report streamer, mental bullying. Oh man. Don't mess it up. Whoop. Oh no. What am I to do? Woo. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't stop it. You do know he's going to find me. Oh, if he could, I'll share some of my Japanese candy with him. I need to say, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Can you drive this? Can you get us out? Can you get us my home? What do you mean you don't have a forklift license? Everybody has a forklift license. Give them practically away. Oh, how big can we make you now? Here, boy, my big boy.